What is a good movie to watch while high? Planet Earth, or anything narrated by David Attenborough. Seriously. 100% agree. Some of my best memories of being high are just sitting on my futon with my dog Remy and watching Planet Earth. That sounds like heaven. It is. Remy is ducking chill as hell. I got the weed, can you drop off Remy for a few hours? I got a stoner cat. His name is Ghost, you wanna take him for a few hours? Bro, drop him off, we gonna hotbox. Any of the Earth Nature documentaries, although Blue Planet was my favorite. I'm high AF right now and watching Airheads. Kung Fu Hustle. Shaolin Soccer would work too. Stay away from the typical stoner movies people tend to recommend. If you have any deep interests in things, then watch stuff based around that. Don't get forced into a cookie cutter nor duck that, watch Spaceballs. High-end documentaries are the way to go. This might be stereotypical stoner, but Planet Earth or other high-quality nature docs are awesome. Edit. Ooh. Thank you for Shiny. What we do in the shadows. It's just like, if you were going to eat a sandwich, you would prefer if no one had ducked it. What is also amazing about that joke, is that it is actually an improved version of the original joke they did in their student super low budget short film from 2005. In there he says if you were to eat a sandwich, you would probably prefer if no one had eaten it before. Hashtag X200B, I imagine they were sitting in editing and suddenly somebody burst out, no, you should totally have said no one had fucked it. Arg. Damn, we'll have to a new, full-length version now. We'd better go get super famous and successful so we can get someone to pay for that. Then later we can turn it into a TV series also. It's going to be great. Best in show. What makes it so good is that most of it was improvised. Fred Willard is ducking hilarious. Baraka. Came here to say this. No dialogues, just amazing imagery tells the story. I like the scene where the intensity peaks with all the modernity and the white-faced man is screaming silently, then followed by a scene of a mule and a man slouched and slogging through a field. Edit. I didn't mean to spoil the plot. The movie is pretty open-ended, so if you haven't watched Baraka yet, I hope you can still make your unique interpretation after reading this. Edit 2. My friend had a funny interpretation of the scene above. The white-faced man is me partying on Friday night and the mule is me on Monday morning. Back in the days when we partied like there is no tomorrow. Ha ha. I think that was Samsara. There is also the other ones I can never pronounce the name or remember how to spell M. One starts with a K. Haha Koyanoskatsi, movie 1982, Nakoi Katsi, movie 2002, and Baraka is really good too. Super Troopers edit, thanks, Reddit. My wife doesn't care for the movie, so it's nice to hear others feel the same as me. Edit 2, thanks for the awards as well. Love being on the party train. The Emperor's New Groove. Kronk, pull the lever. Wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever? Clue, 1985. I hated her so much, it had flames. Flames. On the side of my face. I'm so glad someone else remembers this insane Lina delivery because it's baked into my brain. And it was a ducking adlib. It's so great. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. The Big Lebowski. I once dabbled in pacifism. Not in Nam, of course. Market Zero. This isn't Nam, this is bowling, there are rules. This aggression will not stand. Spirited. Away. Shit, any other Studio Ghibli movie is good while high as well. They're good sober for that matter. Not Grave of the Fireflies. Do not watch that high. Yeah, no, absolutely not. That movie will crush your soul when sober, let alone high. Into the Spider-Verse. Dude, duck yay. I watched this last week after eating an edible. And when he does the leap of faith, I got fucking chills. God, what a great movie. That's the most goosebump scene ever. I'm 33 years old. Fantasia. That one is for psychedelics. Army of Darkness. Klaatu, Virata, Nikoch. I said the words, like in the deal. Speed Racer. If you can handle the cartoony animation style, the colors and racing scenes are absolutely dazzling. I just watched this tonight for the first time, though sober, and goddamn am I sorry I didn't watch it sooner. Wow, what an absolutely gorgeous and, more importantly, fun ducking movie. The critics who pan that can fuck right off, because Speed Racer was a serious treat to watch and one of the two best things I've seen this year, even though it's not new, the other being the Sparks Brothers documentary by Edgar Wright. Speed Racer is beautiful, campy, and an absolute delight to watch. My Neighbor Totoro. I second My Neighbor Totoro. Spirited Away. Princess Mononoke. Blazing Saddles. Heavy Metal. Prosecutor, Lincoln Stern, you stand here accused of 12 counts of murder in the first degree, 14 counts of armed theft of Federation property, 22 counts of piracy in high space, 18 counts of fraud, 37 counts of rape. Pauses to check rap sheet. Prosecutor, and one moving violation. How do you plead? Stern, not guilty. Grandma's Boy. Dude, your bed's a car. Yeah, but it's a ducking sweet car. My Doll is a Whore. Jurassic Park. While High made me cry. They do move in herds. That theme is honestly one of John Williams' finest, and that's saying something. I watched The Shining for the first time after eating a bunch of edibles. Never again. All work and no play makes Ulu Satar a dull boy. Big Trouble in Little China. The Fifth Element. I watched that while on acid, and was so tripped out when the Blue Lady started singing. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Jay and Silent Bob edit. Wow, first Reddit award. Thanks. A Scanner Darkly. Roadside Prophets. Holy Mountain Dark Crystal. Glad someone else thought of A Scanner Darkly. Hot Rod. I was super baked the first time I saw Hot Rod, and I swear to God the falling down the hill footloose dancing scene went on for like 10 minutes. Lol, I was tripping out. He fell down that hill for so long. Pineapple Express edit. Thanks for the awards. I was having a shitty day and you peeps have been cracking me up with the quotes. D. Waking Life. This was my immediate thought. Wish it was higher up, as it is the answer. Watched it once on acid and I could have just flown into the TV and hung out a while. Had no clue what was happening. Thought it was 6 hours long. Watched it again sober and my head exploded, totally different experience. One of my all-time favorites. Friday. How the hell did you get fired in your day off? Contact, 1997. Tropic Thunder. 2001 Space Odyssey. This movie is the best for psychedelics. Insane movie when you think about when it came out. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Seriously. Ducking brilliant, hilarious, weird, campy, and incredibly visually satisfying. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Cabin in the Woods. Puppeteers Pop-Tarts? Did you say you have Pop-Tarts? How is The Wizard of Oz with PF Dark Side of the Moon for the audio track not on this list? Do you kids really get high anymore? Airplane. Dazed and Confused. Dazed and Confused. Fear and Loathing. Tropic Thunder. Inception. Pineapple Express. Friday. Super Troopers. Goonies. Attack the Block. Half-Baked. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Dude, Where's My Car? I know it's not a movie, but Trailer Park Boys becomes at least twice as good when chopped. Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. Along as ducking time ago in a town called Kickapoo.